Hello everyone, I'm Amulya, first year PGDM student from Rajalakshmi School of Business. Now I'm going to do a presentation on decision making process and a relevant case study scenario. So let's go. So the key takeaways from my presentation are you will know what is decision making, what are the steps involved in decision making, a case study which is an example and conclusion. So what is decision making? Decision making is the structured process of evaluating options and selecting the most effective course of action to achieve a specified goal. Decision making process consists of 8 steps. So the 8 steps of decision making process are first step is to identify the problem. Second step is to gather information, which is to collect relevant facts, data, and insights. Third step is to identify the alternatives, brainstorming all solutions and choices. Fourth step is to weigh the evidence, evaluate the pros and cons of each and every alternative. Fifth step is to choose among the alternative, which is to select the best possible option. Sixth step is to take action, which is to implement the decision. Seventh step is to review the decision and its consequences. Eighth step, final step, is to adjust if necessary. In case if your outcome is not as expected, you make certain modification, that is adjust if necessary. So as I said, I will be explaining with a case study scenario. So meet the borrower Bindu. Bindu is a cafe owner looking to expand. She needs 10 lakhs for the expansion of her business, but she lacks personal savings, which is she's having a limited amount of personal savings. As we learned, the first step of decision making process is identification of problem. Every decision starts with identifying the problem. A clear understanding helps in choosing the right solution. In Bindu's case, her financial need is rupees 10 lakhs. But the challenge is she is having a limited personal savings. So this is the problem. Second step of decision making process is gathering information, researching all possible options before making a decision, understanding risks, requirements and consequences. In Bindu's case, she researches bank loans. She checks her CIBIL score. She's having a CIBIL score of 750, which is considered as a good score. She learns about the financial documents, collateral and repayment plans. So the third step of decision making process is identifying alternatives. Every problem has multiple solutions. Listing all possible options helps in making an informed choice. In her case, she's having 3 alternatives. First alternative is to take a full 10 lakh loan, which requires a collateral. Second alternative is to take a partial loan and use savings. Third alternative is to seek alternative funding from investors, crowdfunding, government schemes. The fourth step of decision making process is weighing the evidence. Pros and cons analysis is essential before finalizing an option. Factors to consider are cost, risk, benefits, long-term impact. In Bindu's case, full loan, more debt but lower interest rate. If she opts partial loan, she have to pay less debt but uses her savings. In case if she takes from investors, no debt but loss of ownership. So the fifth step of decision making process is choosing an alternative. The best decision balances risk and reward, prioritizing long-term benefits over short-term gains. In Bindu's case, she chooses a 6 lakh loan plus 4 lakhs from her savings. Hence, she keeps her financial pressure low and retains full control over the business. Sixth step of decision making process is taking action. Execution is as important as decision making. Proper documentation, negotiation and follow-up matters a lot. In Bindu's case, she prepares a business plan, submits loan documentation, negotiates flexible repayment terms and hence the loan is approved. So the seventh step of decision making process is reviewing the decision. Decision making doesn't end with action. Reviewing outcomes ensures long-term success. In Bindu's case, after 6 months, cafe's expansion is completed, customer base is increased, profits grew by 40%. Hence, loan repayments are on track. So the eighth step, final step of decision making process is adjusting if necessary. Adapting to new circumstances is key to sustainable growth. If something isn't working, tweak the approach. In Bindu's case, if profits continue growing, early repayment of save interest. If financial trouble arises, then negotiate loan restructuring. So what we learned from this presentation? Smart decision making reduces financial risk. Research and planning are crucial. Balancing debt and ownership leads to sustainable growth. Decisions should be reviewed and adjusted if necessary. Thank you for watching my presentation.